Lagos is not just a place. No, Lagos is not just a place. Lagos is a clear reflection of what happens when development forgets balance. Okay, listen, pay attention, Africa. You see, I'm going to be very fast in this video because my storage space is running out. You see, I was invited to come to Lagos and speak at the Afro Talks, the meeting of the African giant. I went to Lagos. I observed many things. I saw many things. I told you, I don't just go to a city like every other person. I am not ordinary. When I go to a city, I pay scrupulous and sedulous attention to details. I place my hand on the Mother Earth and they tell me how they feel about that city. They say to me, Town Crier, can you believe and imagine that the Queen, under whose hospice and leadership we were bombarded in 1851, she has a beautiful place named after her in this same city where we defended. Town Crier, speak for us. Speak for us, Town Crier. My people are perishing for lack of enlightenment, for lack of knowledge. And so I decided to speak. Many things I saw in Lagos, I have shared with you. Just like Fela Kuti said, many of these things I don't sing about. For me, many of these things I don't talk about you. Let ignorance not block you from learning. Pay attention, let me teach you. I learned and I saw so many things from Lagos. Pay attention. You see, I told you in the previous video, for some of you who did not see that video, go and check it out. In the part 1 of that video, I told you how Lagos was bombarded in 1851. 4 warships were sent in Lagos. The first one is called HMS Brownhorn. Second one, HMS Samson. Third one, HMS Teaser. And fourth one, HMS Water Witch. Each of these ships has cannons attached to them. Lagos was bombarded for 5 days. Oba Kosoko had to run away because more sophisticated weapons were brought. He ran away, could not withstand them. Under whose leadership, Queen Victoria of England, she has a place named after her in Lagos, Victoria Island. But there's something else I want to share with you in Lagos. Immediately I entered Lagos. Immediately I crossed Third Mainland Bridge. Something shifted. Something shifted. On one hand, I saw sweat. I saw struggle. And I saw the struggle for survival. On the other hand, I saw calm street. I saw glass tower and banks. I saw imported dreams. The gap between the rich and the poor in Lagos is not just wide, it is deliberate. Deliberately made expensive so the poor will not come close to have a dream. For all of you rich men in Lagos, I have something for you. The African proverb said, when the village is hungry, the rich man sleeps with one eye open. When the village is hungry, no matter how high the rich build his wall, one day the poor will climb over. We must close the gap between the rich and the poor in Lagos. It is too much. Lagos, is Lagos smelling? No, Lagos is not smelling. It is Lagosians and the residents of Lagos that are smelling. Kwame Nkrumah said, Africa is not poor. It is Africans who are poor. Modern day Town Crier said to you, Lagos is not smelling. It is Lagosians and the residents of Lagos that are smelling. They are the ones polluting the water body everywhere. That's what Town Crier said. Town Crier, stop lamenting. You found beautiful things in Lagos, right? Of course I did. Tell the people and I will tell you. You see, I saw the Igbos and the Yorubas in Lagos trading smiles. Unlike what we see in Nollywood, Hollywood, and social media. Because I was expecting to see Omo Igbo and Omo Yorubas exchanging blows. But no, they were trading smiles. What about the Hausas? I saw them making beautiful suya under the hot scorching sun. And dry evening smiles. They were making suya. That was when it was down on me. that the conflict and the negative ethnicity between these two tribes, the Igbos and the Yorubas, are politically motivated. The people are beautiful people. Yes, beautiful people. Lagos is a beautiful place. Lagos is chaos. Lagos is culture. But Lagos is choking. It is choking. It is not breathing. Lagos is the smallest state in Nigeria, 3,577 kilometers square. 12% of that 3,577 square meters is made up of lagoons, yet it hosts over 20 million people who are struggling to have a slice of survival. How do we make Lagos breathe? Lagos must breathe. How do we make it happen? Is it by destroying people's investment? No. Is it by chasing people who have come to help us develop our place? No. How do we make Lagos breathe? We must diversify the economy. The government of the day, the federal government, must diversify the economy so Lagos can breathe. Lagos can breathe. If Lagos can breathe, there will be no issue on who owns Lagos, because nature will take its due course. How will nature take its due course? When you have diversified the economy, Lagos will breathe. And the owners of Lagos will not even have to brag on who owns Lagos. There will be no dragging on who owns Lagos, because nature will take its due course. Lagos must breathe. We must diversify the economy. The place is choking. Lagos is a clear reflection of what happens when development forgets balance. We must balance the place. And Lagos will be a beautiful place where we make it breathe. Close the gap between the rich and the poor. Close the gap. Do not listen to political sentiments. Live in peace and trade as you have done all the years. Because I saw people trading in smile. I was expecting to see people throwing blows. I did not see beautiful people. But we must let Lagos breathe. How do we make Lagos breathe? By diversifying the economy. Because the traffic is much leading to Lagos. Benin Road traffic. I was caught up in traffic for hours. Diversify the economy. I love you and I care about you. Request for books I will give you. Yesterday I responded to over 1,000 messages on WhatsApp. Too much for one person. Tomorrow might be your turn. I will respond to you. Keep sending messages. I love you and I care about you. Support me to get more gadgets so we can make more lengthy videos for you. Support me so we can buy more books. We'll use this book and go to villages and give to rural schools. I will video it and show you pictures also. And for those of you who think you can threaten me and tell me to stop talking in the DM, I tell you something. You cannot threaten me. I am a mobility of heavenly host and divinity. The Yorubas call me Baba Walaba. The Hausas call me Alhaji. Guess what the Igbo men call me? Okalamado Kalamuo. I love you and I care about you. Wisdom Africa. The principal team.